So I just want to remind you to please stay seated after the last performance. Our final competitor, our final speaker is code 622.
C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E-S-O-N-G song. This all began one day when Grandma Sadie sent me a photograph, an old camp picture of my mom. She looked so happy. I taped that picture on the wall by my bed and looked at it night after night before summer began. All those nights, I believed I'd be happy at Camp Wallamopuck too. I really did. Barfing in a canoe, eating the crustiest corn dog you have ever seen in your life, or being forced to pee in a river. What do all of these things have in common? They all happened to me last week. In the following story, we meet Eleanor, a 9-year-old girl who is going to summer camp alone for the first time. And while her troubles are great, she must learn to try new things and keep an open mind, despite the challenges she faces. In Like Bug Juice on a Burger by Julie Sternberg. The day was here. I stood with my parents in a parking lot waiting for the bus. Hi, I'm Joplin. She's 9? She was as tall as a 7th grader. I mean, my head barely reached her shoulders. Do you eat chocolate? Sure, I said, waiting for her to offer me some. Instead, she said, good. A girl in my cabin last year said it gave her a rash. I never liked her. Oh, I wonder what that girl's rash looked like. Would you like to sit together on the bus? Sure, I said. Look, we're here. A sign there read, welcome to Camp Wallamopuck. I followed Joplin off the bus. Hello, I'm Hope. You must be the new Gypsy Moth Cabin girls. I am so excited to be your counselor. I love Wallamopuck. Now come on, let's get you two settled. The walk to our cabin was horrible. I didn't see a tree root, and I tripped on it and flew. When I landed there, I just lay there sprawled out on the ground like dirty underwear. We waited in a long line at the dining hall the next day. I walked to the Gypsy Moth table. Joplin was already sitting there. Would you please pass the bug juice? That's... Did you say that was... That's bug juice? It's really just fruit punch. Oh, okay, that's disgusting. I got an image in my head of the blood and guts that gush out when bugs are squashed. That's disgusting. I'll be so ready for the M&Ms. M&Ms? Wallamopuck is candy-free. It always has been. Oh, are you kidding me? This was even worse than my flying fall. I've got to get out of here. After lunch, we stood on the docks waiting for the swim test. I forgot how to breathe. I was the worst swimmer in Gypsy Moth. I don't want to be here, I thought. So I climbed down from my bunk ladder and got stationery and a pen from my cubby and started writing a letter. Dear Mom and Dad, you are still the best parents in the world, and there's no better grandma than Grandma Sadie. I still love you, even though you sent me here with no warning about the absence of candy or the bug juice. All my love, Eleanor. At lunch the next day, someone tapped me on the shoulder. It was the camp director. I'm taking Eleanor for a second, she called across the table to Hope. I just received a call from 2, count 'em, 2 very worried parents. Oh, I said, as she led me into her office and shut the door. This happens every year, but don't worry, I've come up with a solution. Have you heard of the wall of feelings? I nodded. Hope had told us about it. Every summer, girls write down their feelings about camp and post them on the dining hall wall. I want you to post 2, count 'em, 2 pieces there. One about how you felt when you wrote that letter, and one about how you feel now. Be absolutely honest, and you don't have to include your name. I remembered exactly how I felt when I wrote that letter. I hate camp. I just hate it. And I really want to go home right now. I really do. And post. Camp went by faster after that. I saw the director sometimes, and she always waved at me. At swim lessons, I outlasted all the others treading water. Later, after changing into dry clothes, Joplin took my picture. Cheese! Just like Mom's. On the very last morning of camp, Joplin wrote her phone number on my hand. You have to come over. My apartment is not candy-free. Wink. As I was packing my things, I remembered to write my post on how I feel now. I wrote, I hate swim lessons, but I like being better at treading, and I miss my parents. But I like my counselor and my very tall friend. And you know what? That was good enough.